Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Eyes with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and, well, Turan Empire, obviously. I'm still confused about this. Why? That there wasn't a better way to do this? I don't know. They probably have a reason for that. I kind of can think of like 20 ways how to make fascist Turkey better than Turan Empire, but maybe they needed to use the tags that already existed in the game. Who knows? Anyways, you guys are all caught up. I just uploaded the last episode today on 6th? No, now it's after midnight, so it's actually 8th of July, so it was 7th of July when I uploaded it. I'm recording a new session basically today. So again, you're all caught up. Hopefully you enjoy being this close to where I am. You can better shape the playthrough with your suggestions. And today we're gonna continue. Well, we're almost done with everything. We are currently modernizing our Piada Timini to Chul Timini because they will fight in the deserts. We started the production of the U-142 Kran anti-tank rifles, which we are going to distribute among our special units. So maybe let's look how many we'll need. 504, that's actually not bad. Let's do that immediately so we don't forget. It's yet another way how to strengthen our mountaineers. And yeah, pretty much all there is. When it comes to technology, we're mostly focusing on economy, to be quite honest. We're getting the improved infantry anti-tank weapons, which will be to the handheld shaped charge. That's gonna be, a modernization of the anti-tank rifle. And we are working on the next version of our armored car, which, if I'm not mistaken, where do I have that? We have the Guzju, so this one will be Yelkuvan, if I'm not mistaken. We have the Guzju, right? We have the Guzju. Yes, so this will be Yelkuvan version. And that's it. We're also researching the Motorola fighter, but we'll see if that one is going to be better than the licensed version of the Focke-Wulf. I mean, it's going to save us a couple of factories, so that's still good, but yeah, in general, we'll just see. We will see. Other than that, we are doing pretty good. We're gonna have to switch to bigger anti-tank cannons eventually, but we'll see how much of that we'll face from the Soviets and from United Kingdom. We have the light anti-tank. Again, it's more conducive to the terrain where we will be fighting, so we'll just see. Anyway, let's unpause and continue. I actually made up my mind that we are going to install the Sultan. It's gonna benefit us heavily because of the additional ways that it removes the penalties from the black market activity. It's gonna increase the cost of consumer goods, but we'll get more political power, which is important for us. And we are going to get an extra research slot. So yeah, we're gonna ally with the Islamists. I mean, Turkey is close to that. We're kinda, and I hate that, pissing over Ataturk's legacy, but this is what you guys voted for. Well, this is what I'm gonna deliver. I want to do there was a request for Millennium Dawn playthrough as well, so I would really like to do one of Turkey. There is some kind of sub-mod for it, and I'm looking forward to it because I haven't really looked at the modern Turkey in a while because it's just sad and depressive since the AK Party took over. But if they have it done well, it might be an interesting adventure into the soul of the Turkish nation, because up until today, the Republicans and the Islamists, Turkey is basically on a crossroad. I despise what they've done to the place, basically, but Turkey could have been a massive local hegemon in the area. Instead, they ruined the economy and even, well, pretty much everything. Oh, we'll see. We'll see if there's a better way for Turkey in Millennium Dawn. But I had to figure out some kind of way. We already played, and again, there's no point in talking about that now. But we played the liberal nation. We played an anti-liberal nation. So we'll see if there's something we can do there. It would be original. Just give it a thought, because I'm gonna have a vote probably about it down the line when we get closer to it. Expansive operative management. That is interesting. That is interesting. So what did that one do? We get an extra slot. Alright. I was more interested in... How can we increase? Which one does? Is it the reckless? No, that's counter-insurgents. Enemies harmed. Counter-intelligence. Isn't there anything that would help us? We can do another one. I get a third agent. Alright, let's just do that. I don't see a problem with that. We'll put them on suppression and stuff like that once we invade the surrounding territories. So we'll be fine. Civilian works. There was a comment that we need to increase our conscription policy and stuff like that. Well, yeah. How the hell am I gonna do that, guys? Like, that's the main point why I'm thinking that we're gonna go with the Islamists, because the fact that we have so little political power is just depressing as hell. Man, the support for the fascists started increasing again, but that's connected to the fact that we are a ruling party and we basically banned everyone else. And I forgot to check this boy, Yusuf Hikmet Bayor. I really never heard about this person. The picture is obviously not representative, nor was the one that we had before, because it was the same one of the other guy, but we'll see. 4 factory coming to the Kiran rifle. That's gonna boost the production. Yep, here we go. 10.68, and it will double. So I'm gonna be doing about 22 per day, which I wish you could actually separate this based on unit, not a type. But that rule is in the way. But we'll do it nonetheless eventually, because it doesn't really hurt us to have at least some on each one of those units. Because they even boost soft attack and stuff like that. Not much, but they do. I'm always fascinated by the World War I German techniques to work against tanks, because they, quickly introduced stuff exactly like an anti-tank rifle and stuff like that. It's crazy to think that that was their response to these insane things lumbering around. Then I think we could put in here. That would work. Yeah, I don't think so. Still not sure if you want to, because this would be kind of cool. Yeah, but it requires... I just realized it requires special forces. Well, we could get additional 7. But is that worth it? I don't think so. An entirely new unit would be much better. And the car one is not worth it either. I actually managed to have you guys, with the exception of the armored car, completely fuel-less. So giving you more. You guys actually have fuel usage lowered. I never understand why you guys don't increase fuel capacity. Alright, so we now have better relations and we can join the Axis. Awesome. So what's next? Research collaboration, war investment, and Claudius agreement. We're gonna go with the Claudius agreement first. And then I think we're gonna switch to these and go through them. And after that, we're gonna start laying claims. So let's join the Axis. Not that we would be the major, oh god, major power, but looks like any help for Germany is now gonna be a good one. Yeah, you guys actually really are doing whatever you can. And I wonder what's happening in Spain, because that is bizarre. Someone mentioned in the comment that all of our Turkish playthroughs are basically cursed. It's really true. It's going awry every single time. It's crazy. Removable wings, you don't say. Production efficiency gain and reliability. Okay, let's get this one. And oh, we don't have enough experience. Really? How much are we getting? Not enough. No, unlock it nonetheless, and we use it at a different. How does it work with the upgrades? Do you need to change it manually? I did like this, alright. Reliability bump would be pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna kill our efficiency again, and it's not worth it. Okay, you know what we need? We need also you guys to be prepared for this. So, alright. What are we planning to do here? You guys... Ah, okay, you don't have everything. 700. You can get one extra... Do we have a different... Yeah, we have one more admiral, don't we? Spotter and superior technician, a Seawolf spotter. Because I feel like we might want to do 2 fleets here. And have you... Oh, that's exactly the incorrect way to go. Like so. I would like you to be the Silent Hunter. Wow, that the Seawolf? He also has the submarine attacks and veteran Seawolf. Okay, let's give you also this one. And we will split these into 3 squadrons. And if you just operate like this. And you have convoy reading there. Yeah, okay, good. And it's gonna be rough doing this. But I don't have any units here, so... Okay, you're on the border here, on the border here, and you're on the border here. And this army is supposed to be here. But they're not. Join the Axis 15 days. Now we're gonna move them there, whether they like it or not. Stability is increasing, war support is dropping. We'll need to do something here. War propaganda. Well, it's gonna hopefully fix itself. Well, we're gonna get a penalty to stability based on our war support. Current national celebration. Oh, what's this one? Improve Turkish-German tech cooperation. License production speed. Cost cooperation. Opinion. That doesn't make sense. We're gonna join. Join anti-authoritarian raid. Unaligned. Well, we can ban authoritarian parties, that's fun, but we cannot ban the democratic parties. That's not fun. Promises of peace, focus on people's problems. I'm thinking we might want to focus on people's problems. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but it's gonna offset the issue. It's additional 10 stability, which is gonna offset. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Because that will massively increase our stability weekly by almost 2%. And the fact that we're actually losing 12 stability here once we enter the war is gonna be good enough. I know we need to improve our recruitment laws, but we are getting technologies that are gonna help with that instead. Civilian works are gonna further boost our stability, and then we get the housing, which will give us 0.2, and the foreign labor gives us additional 0.5, so that is coming very soon. It's not coming soon enough, but it will give us 0.7, which is even a bigger effect than switching the actual law. What we need to do though is we need to switch the 1-year draft. If we switch it to the 3-year draft, we would get additional 20% here, and that would be massive. So we might want to do that. Could we switch that much? You need to be good power gain 330. We'll have to do it gradually. It's also gonna hurt our factory production. But not by much. Just a little. And hey, we get the 3rd air wing ready too. Nice. I still don't understand why you're not phasing out these guys. That sounds so weird. Alright. Alright, so we've already joined the Axis and they are now calling us to war. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at the situation. It's just Spain, really? That's interesting. I thought there would be more there. Yeah, they garrisoned to stop themselves from naval invasions, which we haven't. That's a bad sign. And the fight here, oh, it's really most infantry divisions. There's not that many. Alright, well, here we go. Only one way to make this happen. So, call this agreement. Sure. Now, by joining the Axis, we have lost some of our benefits, so we'll need to make sure that we get more. Yes, this one is not gonna work anymore. Germany can actually send us fuel. An independent state of Croatia can send us fuel. And Even Sinkyang, for some reason, can send us fuel. I'll take that. Iron might be an issue, but we'll see. Things are gonna change around here. So you guys can now go convoy raiding. You guys, all of you guys, are gonna fly in the Caucasus. I'm gonna provide interception. You guys can actually go ahead. Actually, all of you guys can go ahead. There's no point in doing anything else. And I'm really hoping that we're not gonna get naval invaded here, because that would suck. Greater German Reich welcomes us to the Axis. Alright, I mean, can we take Latakia immediately? How's that gonna look? Tsar Boris III dies. Tsar Boris III of Bulgaria has tragically died from heart failure today. Former Simeon II, Boris's son, would take over the Tsardom, but being not of age, Boris's brother, Prince Kirill of Prasov, took over command of the country. So this is gonna be super easy. You guys are already taking Aleppo. All of you guys are moving. You guys are not doing anything because you are. Well, you're not at war with the Soviet Union. What's going on? The Russian Empire joins the Axis. Okay, now we can advance. Alright, you guys are already going. You guys really need to move there. Let's send you here. Actually, I know this is stupid, but let's send all of you here. Let's hope we can take benefit of the game not sending any units quickly against us. Alright, advanced steel alloys have been finished, which is a really neat technology. Where is it? Where is it? It's where are you? Wait, is it here? No, it was in resource manufacturing, wasn't it? Advanced steel alloys. Ah, over here. Steel output for alloying metals +3, which is good. Now, do we want to get more? How's the resources looking? Oh yeah, not great. We do not have enough coal. Alright, that's better. Japan wants to have a non-aggression pact. I'm fine with that. Alright, now we're okay with everything again. These jumps are always a bit tricky to manufacture. Alright, so what can we do here? The advanced vaccine research is ahead of time. Wait, anything here? These ones are the important ones. Oh, awesome! Stability dropped all the way to 48%. How great is that? And we could change in war support as low. Really? Minus 0.4. What the hell are you doing, game? We have a fascist government. And you tell me this. Alright, let's go with guilds and coaches for industry, but that is really an issue. Jesus Christ. And of course he crippled even my political power. Okay, unite people under your government. That's what we need to get next. 30. Okay. At least we're drawing the first blood very easily. Hopefully, I will not face much. Much from the enemy. How's the fight? We actually managed to get a huge pocket in here. I will see how well we prepared. How about you go to Tabriz? That would really help. How about you do just that? I don't see any units moving anywhere. How's the Soviet units? So when you look, the Soviet base wait, no, that's German heavy infantry division. The base Soviet division actually has 137, which is a little bit stronger than ours. But when it comes to the, it's still stronger than ours. So their divisions are stronger, but these guys, for example, are much weaker. So the road depends on 44, breakthrough 91. That is way higher than ours. Much we can do with that. Okay, Italy is gonna start sending us equipment. United Kingdom announces Balkan diplomatic initiatives. The United Kingdom is not alone in seeing the threat rising in Central Europe, with their status as an independent nation guaranteed by now challenged Treaty of Versailles, or with fascist powers in their aggressive rhetoric claiming right to their territory, several states have seen the need to lead a pro-British policy. The United Kingdom has responded to this development by redoubling their diplomatic efforts in the region. This one always comes so late in the war, it feels like the game is broken. Because it just not makes any sense. Oh, now I remember what I wanted. I wanted to take you guys as a garrison unit, but I wanted to remove this one and switch it to military police, which we will need to research. So once we get this one, what do we need? The handheld. Yeah, because we'll need a lot of garrisons if we start occupying this amount of territory. That's something to keep in mind. Alright, well, we've officially joined the war in September 1943. At that point, Germany, and even in our game, is starting to struggle. But we'll see if we can, not turn the tide, but at least slow it down. Well, I'll see you in the next episode then.